Greetings. This is me again, Zahra, ex-Muslim, ex-Shia. Okay, come to talk about my health, and I don't know if I will be able to properly the attacks and the harassment here in my privacy uh, is on, and or the psych they hurt me so much, or I'm doing something, sharing a lot on Facebook. So it's like this. If there is any, I wish I had found some help, community build up here on my YouTube channels instead of harassment and ignorance and neglect. I would like to see how many serious subscribers I have. Sorry, I can't give prior notice, but then I don't know where in the world there are people, some Americans from Americans. I've got some help, like, so they've got me, okay, my mind in a frenzied state, anxiety, and all this. And a lot of negativity. I'm trying to break free from this, but I can't. And I don't know if I'll be able to talk properly again. So, suffering. Yes. I also finding out that there are evil things, evil people. Not to, if you can, if anyone can reach out or inspire and help. And I think we need more help as there are psychic attacks. So, and there are YouTube videos on protection against them. So instead of, family members chiding us and, excuse me. Okay, I've been in a worse condition than before. Oh, who's so you know the voices. Anyways, I've listened to Tamara, a doctor from USA on YouTube, just a little bit. One of her videos, she was live. When she was live, I was free on YouTube. So watching some videos. I went to her live and just heard that there is a certain thing that's not mental disorder and it's a psychological, it's a personality disorder. Not able to concentrate, talk properly. Sorry, excuse me. Hans missed Dr. Some Hans. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude. I'm being attacked, right? So it's called psychoticism. Psychoticism. Okay, there's a lot of like messing up with my brain. All this, there's black energy. There's this. I could see in the bathroom, in the kitchen, wherever you're sitting, it's going on. I really need something strong to help me, and someone who can help me, be with me 24/7. Someone I could build trust. Try to alone, or thinking that there are people in at a distance. Sorry, my prepositional phrases. But right now, I need to know how many people are with me in this. Sorry, subscribers can't give prior notice. Just waiting. Let's see how many people will be can relate to this pain, psychic attacks, and are going to give me support as a community building up. How many people really care for this? not just the religious thing, Islam against Islam. Now, this also, I really needed to do this from the very beginning. How many people are with me and will be helping me here, who have psychic, spiritual powers, protection, giving me protection like this for free right now, helping me. How many are there? I wanna know this. So this also. Okay, this is Hans Eysenck's PEN model. This is I might have, I might not have schizophrenia. In this, Tamara also says that people do hallucinate and all this. So there is hallucination. And this is not, I don't think schizophrenia, because I knew I don't have a mental disorder. The doctor was warning me that as days go by, mentally I'll deteriorate, but I don't, and I should take medicine. So medication doesn't work if you would, thanks to this PhD, really wonderful to see a psychologist on YouTube just giving information for free and all. And so this is what I was wishing for, hoping that the psychologist would come online and talk, reach them. And since here we have free, so she was saying like there was this patient. You can listen to her at Tamara. She's really good PhD. She's a doctor, yeah, PhD. Or now she's PhD, I think. Not in, so Tamara Hills. So I'm really fed up of this fighting with the unbeatable foe, it seems, Tamara Hills. And I need understanding hearts. Let's see how many I can find. Tamara Hills, doctor, psychotherapist. Just trying to, yeah, here she is. Tamara Hills, MS, NCC. So maybe PhD, MS. So in one of her, I can't find her. Stalkers and distance mind control. So, people coming here, even family members don't understand. When family members don't understand, let's see who could be. Who has this? Social workers to and pro bono, working pro bono. Is there anyone here? And can we build a community? Human welfare, regional. Understanding instead of chiding and getting upset, feeling that this is crazy. We can't help these people. They're too much for us. Not that kind of behavior. That kind of behavior is rude. There are people who are unwell. They have personality disorders. Can we be understanding? This is the world I would like to be in, and those who would like to be in this world. This kind of a world is a lot of patience we need, them, helping them, supporting them. So, Anyone? Okay, I have distanced a lot of help on YouTube, but it's just not personal. Like we can, you know, I need to know now. Uh, every day it's like, supportless. And now there are people who have from San Juan, I don't know, on WhatsApp, and they know my number, so they're giving my number to people they have known, but maybe I don't know who is taking advantage of the recent thing or making me learn a lesson, giving numbers to South African, so some people, and WhatsApp. I just need, I'm blocked. But just to tell you here, this is what's happening. I don't have to take that. It doesn't come when they send me a message. It doesn't really come on my WhatsApp. Okay, so there's this one. He sent me a god. I don't know why I blocked him, but it doesn't have to be on like find a message. Someone wants to chat with you. You don't have to, and you don't have to see the faces or anything. And there are some from hello sending me. Who knows my number? So recently, I shared that I participated in the Just Festival of Bhakti Marga on Facebook, and I when some voice came prompting, "Would you not light a diya?" So I had bought a diya here. I had one left and a new one. The old ones I've thrown away. There were four. The last one was sending me these kind of. Who knows? Of course, I know who knows my number, but another maybe taking advantage of this. So there are many people. I find that people um, who I have known, they're not of much help, and they're just harassing people. So there are sincere, honest people who want to help. I don't. When I get up with this negativity, a lot of negativity, then I'm really discouraged, disillusioned. The thing is inside. This is the problem. Yes. And it's been years, so sorry, the Indian thing was not working enough. Or the other, and more so, no community, build, a building of community to help those psychics all get together. Uh, doesn't have to be professional, like it can be casual, for being people who are being harassed on the psychic level, even in their private lives. And there was a Muslim who was Mr. Spencer. Oh, with Mr. Robert Spencer and Atun Taj, Miss Atun Taj. They came together and it was my favorite topic on the Quran. They were live and I usually don't want, now I've decided that I'm not going to interact in the live chat with the Christians, even on against Islam, exposing Islam and all that. But I saw this Muslim man, ESSED. right? Harassing and insulting Mr. Robert Spencer. That's when I could interact with this Muslim man and say, "What are you doing?" That's why I put the comment there. No matter what I have against the Christians, I just, it was my topic on the Quran, Surah 7, and I saw that, oh my, I have to thank them, really, for the help and all this. So then I carried on helping, oh, sorry, thanking them for the help on Surah 7. But the kind of the attacks, personal attacks, it's like really shocking even now. How the Muslims attacking Mr. Spencer. Such a decent man. What is this? It's like I can't believe this. Oh, and I had to, tell him off. This shouldn't be happening. Like this guy should be in jail or something. If he was here insulting someone like this, I think if we complained against him, he would be in jail. I think we need to do more. We should have a country police, ex-Muslim protection, more protection. Or recently, apostate prophet, um, here, apostate prophet, we do not have freedom here. I'm just going to show you the video. Due to copyright issues, I'm not going to play it. I don't play these videos unless there's a mistake, a touch, something. We do not have freedom. Oh, the watching feeling is really getting to me right now. I haven't settled down, and so, since I woke up late, so it's here late, and then I don't want to keep. My timings are messed up, and I don't want to keep, my disturbing my neighbors. The walls are thin here, so that's why I had to come like this earlier, because then it would be too late for a live stream here. बहुत सताया है बहुत हसीयत में रखा so can someone help I but we protect I hope so someone who has the power try to reach out बहुत हसीयत और ऐसा तंग करते हैं ऐसा दिमाग को now I found something and they're inside they're telling me oh it's not going to work to protect you this kind of things against me we do not have freedom Ridwan sorry if I spoke I think there's a Ridwan it's like so please do Pastor. Finally the economic oh what's the news uh, the economist has reached out to Ridwan. Let me just. I was on my other channel. Now here I can't find it. I think the Economist has reached out. So Christians are going out of their way. Ridwan's view channel, just viewing on my other device. but it's not here. I thought this, or they have given Ridwan's. Don't know how it's connected to The Economist. Oh, okay, I can't find it right now on that other device. Even I'll have to switch. So let it be. It's tiring for me right now. Imagine getting up and feeling tired. Anyone who has the power and is protected to protect, give me some protection, please. Prostate office. Ridwan. Is, did they spell it with a Y? Yeah, here it is. Yeah, it is. ET, the Economic Times. Sorry. It's not the Economist. Sorry. I made a mistake. We don't have freedom. Ex-Muslim Ridwan. Okay, with the V. Demir's explosive speech at Student Action Summit. The Economic Times. So this is really good, great, helping ex-Muslims. I think even the Economic Times, the Economist should help out. It's financial, it's a financial magazine and all this. Reporters, reporters, please help us. Yeah, we don't have freedom. Don't be friends with ex-Muslims. Bombshell speech. So I feel we're not doing enough for the ex-Muslims. There are Yasmin Muhammad is there. But it's just Mariam was there. Mariam, the Iranian, what's her last name? I forgot. Mariam Muhammad. Yasmin Muhammad. No, I forgot it. So, oh, I'm being attacked and a lot of pressure. There's a lot of negativity. It's like they want to provoke. Oh, if they can't provoke a fight, set up a fight, it's torture here, agony, agonizing pain. I mean, okay, and another the pressure. Uh, but I started this because I don't want to hook up with this pressure, pain, and negativity. Uh, Thinking community, uh, reaching out all over the world. Whoever wants to help and can help. So now the thing is that mostly like on okay, so I did a month of Sir Pradeep Mukherjee. I found him on my feed, YouTube, and so I listened to many of his videos. That the God who is had a son, so the son knows how to create, so he's created all this mess and stuff for his um, food. So this creation is created by God's Son who went against God's will. And so we're just for His food created. And our sorrow, grief, the more we grieve, the more we're in trouble. There are calamities, the more food is made for God's Son. Creation is like this. And so I did a month and I was then, I asked for the grace and all. But whether helpful or not, I was just thinking I can't live without So he with the Chinmoy, what's her first name? Sir Pradeep Mukherjee. Let me just check this device. She was saying, "What shall we do?" Because she wants to help people in business and mentor and all this, right? So she has a channel, and then he was saying, "You carry on with this. It's okay." So I thought, okay, life. I was lifeless. It was just so empty. So Sir Pradeep Mukherjee, interviewed by Chinmay Abbey. Chinmay, not Chinmay, sorry. Chinmay Abbey. So she's got a channel on YouTube, and then all this. I was writing down. Sir says Brahman is not God, and it's the Matrix, and all this is terrible. Like, okay, so it's not the true God, but we're going to the true God. Our souls, right? Going to the true God. So I still felt okay. A lot of things the existence of evil. There was a time when I was a Shia later on in my life, and I couldn't, no reason good enough for the existence of evil, people suffering, children. What's the reason for all this cockroaches and all these strange creatures? So I felt that also this. Why would God make all that? And there was a reason, but no reason good enough. Environmentalists and would give us a reason maybe for the existence of cockroaches and funny creatures, spiders and spiky and really repulsive creatures, venomous creatures, but it wasn't satisfying me, right? So like, for example, so that's why even I'm trying to sorry, just a minute, please. Yeah, so out of breath and rebuked. So thank God now, even a Hindu on black magic, I found a video. I mean, I found a channel on YouTube, and how people can. July is a very dangerous month also for this psychic attacks and black magic. Let's call it for what it is also. So black magic is there too. Oh, so no amount of evil, no amount of reason, religious, or once you're hurting, I can't explain, but for me, my limit had reached, and I was like, no, this is not right. Our prayers unanswered. Wanted to get healing for myself, my mother, and I believed in love and the resolution, resolving our differences, having a good, working for a better family. It just blew up. It just backfired so badly. It used to backfire so badly. Like, and when I get angry, when I get hurt, I have realized this, and I can say this after so many years of my life, 56 and a half or what years now. I'll be 57. That when I get hurt, I don't cry. Like, Lubna would come and cry, and like, "Sure, what's wrong with like?" So, I don't cry, I get angry. And that's what my psychologist told me, that deep within. Uh, One of my psychologists in Karachi told me when I was going to her for my teacher, they wanted me for a long time. It's a long story, not any mental disorder or anything, just the obsession, they would think, or unhealthy relationship with that 40 decades old teacher who was our family friend too. She used to come. And I was shy, what would, if I'm showing her affection, it's because I was so shy. In Karachi American school, we wouldn't talk to boys, all this, right? And so in front of, only when we went to high school, someone, who was he, invited us to horseshoe, all of us, the whole class, to horseshoe for his birthday. And, Miss Dissa, our sports teacher, would say, dance. Oh, sorry, choose partners, and we would just be standing there. Boy and girl, do-si-do, and all this are dance classes. Oh, so, why would I be a lesbian or something? Like, so when Mr. South come, I'm showing her affection. Say once in a blue moon, we're good going. Otherwise it's like teaching of principles. You'd go out of her way to lecture me and wanted me perfect. So it like the movie camera man would bring the camera on us, and I just give her a lot of affection at that time, kissing her on the cheeks and hugging. So, oh, if I was like this, there was any that for the boy I had, like that attraction, it's a different thing. I would be so shy in front of my mother, the whole community, my mother's community is there, my mother's there. When my friends would come in my room, we would be talking when my friends would come to my place. My mother opened the door, and I was like, yes, yes, Amma, please, can you leave? Because I couldn't talk to my friends in a free manner, like be free. If my mother, I think I had that conservativeness in me, still some conservative. I wouldn't be able to talk to my mother with my female friend. Okay, male friends came, but but like, so my mother also like had some one, like her her Mao auntie for the auntie. So the brother, like, and we used to go, she used to take me to horseshoe with them and all this. So he had a girlfriend. He married Mao auntie's relative, the auntie's brother-in-law, youngest. Sometimes he would come alone. The male friend, like, from the family, friends and all this, community. So that's why I didn't feel shy having a male friend come over. But as to affection and all this, I'm just, sorry, I cannot talk without names and indirectly too much. Because my mind, you see how attacked my mind is? That I can't even, at times, it's a chaos. A lot of pressure. What they want me to say. Like, like semi control, all this. So another, and they're watching, oh God, my heart sinking. Like they're telling me recently that it's not going to work on you. So it's a very, that I'm trying to find someone from Tibet. Healing. Apart from India, oh, this is not going to work on me, right? Anything. So it's coming from the inside. They're trying to pull me down or make me nervous or weak and pull me down. Oh, it's not going to work. Oh, what a beautiful. Uh, so I have an eye for beauty and uh, protection, Christian. Humanity. Strong mantra to nullify dark energies from Pajan Patana. This channel. And they know. So you know how it is from the inside to have an enemy. You know, it's like sleeping with the enemy. You know, like that movie, Sleeping with the Enemy or Living with the Enemy. Invisible one, though. You know how it is? Ah, don't ask. I know how it is. Being watched. Anyone, subscribers from the. I have 1,005, 1,005K subscribers. Only if you are serious about this. And I want to go door to door actually in Karachi. Can't explain. Okay, so watch. So back to Sir Pradeep Mukherjee. 1 month, I many things like okay, so the evil, any reason anyone gave me that this don't even I gave myself these reasons that don't how could Iblis question God and he's our creator, and then I started to question God and before that also, but so there was a time in my life when I just said this philosophy of evil. I wrote, but I should have written this. Even a reason coming from God or religion did not satisfy me for the existence of evil here. That's why I understood Sir Pradeep Mukherjee. I agree with them. That's why I agree with them in most cases. But there's one. Okay, so now I'm like, life is totally empty, right? And the grace of God is not coming that much. And then I got my left side problem, and then my head, my neck, there's like a bullet in my neck all the time, right side. Then I'm like, what to do, what to do, what to do. So a mantra came and I was reciting. They didn't get me then, but this mantra helps a little bit with the pain, side pain. However, not the chaos and the attacks. So I started to think, okay, so then it's, love never, oh God. So what I strongly believed in, going to my notes in my other device, is so recently what came to me is that, oh, God has, I don't have proof for this, but that God has told me He created the world. Whatever He created was because He is love, or that He wants to experience Himself, or the love He is. Now, I believe in more than love too, right? So, I don't know. So, there's this love that is more than, He's more than love or whatever He is, but He wants to experience this. And this is what came to me, experience love, for He loves it. For He loves it. No. So I'm reading my notes now. I won't be able to look at the chat, live chat box. No. So He is love. God created everything to experience Himself. or have this experience of love, so then everything in creation is love and is God too. God exists without being created as pure awareness. So I found this out in my life that this pure awareness is God. So, yes, He exists without being created as pure awareness, but He created all this for love, to experience love and experience Himself and have an experience in the material realm. So, all this, right? From unconditional love to conditional love, like this. And whether we should bring unconditional love or conditional love, but just that the difference is that, you know the difference between unconditional love. Unconditional love is you may be evil, but I love you. You may do harm, but I love you. Uh, and all this, right? And the conditional love is that until it's a give and take transaction, right? Until I love you, so you have to love me back. And of course, unconditional love, also, I forgot to say this, is that I love you, but you don't have to love me back. I don't expect anything from you, right? You don't have to thank me. I think I'm just giving you this unconditional love. So this, and for yourself also, you should have this unconditional love, but I don't know. It's just love. So I'm just giving it these definitions that are there, unconditional and conditional. So, but it's not bad. And also, like this love, when you do evil, it's because you don't realize when you harm someone, you haven't fully realized the meaning of this whole thing. Material realm, we get lost in it. Yes. Everything is great if realized like this, that God created, either he exploded or what explosion took place, how he created this, and he came and divided himself, but he can't be formed. So he can't divide himself, but he created something, and he divide that, like in the Quran, for example, one soul, and then they got divided. So it's just to experience himself in the blade of grass, in the space, in a flower, plants, sky. And then the material realm, what we make also of this concrete, and what we produce here, and all this, it's just love. So no, until we realize the underlying thing is love, that God, we understand this, then there's no fear. Like, people, although have realized, and that's really great, you can hear Bert Harding, Returning to Home number 21, I think it is, on his channel, YouTube channel, about this pure awareness and all. So you don't have to be afraid of your thoughts coming. Once you realize that those thoughts that are coming, that are trying to distract you from your pure being, pure awareness, and pure being, existing being, you won't have to be distracted by so many evil thoughts and attacks. Like I was in school, I wasn't like worried, oh, this, and be conscious of all this. Your breathing, it's all natural, takes place naturally. You don't have to do meditation rituals or anything, right? And so, but Those doing it is it's okay, but I don't. I mean, but it doesn't really have any effect. As long if you've missed this, that God created, and I'll be repeating myself. Sorry, I'm like this unless I don't make God created all this to experience Himself. So even the God of lesser things, or what? There was a book long time ago someone had written. God created all this to experience Himself, to experience Himself as to have an experience of love. God created all this to have an experience of love, to experience Himself as love, to experience. Oh, God created all this to, oh, what was coming now? To experience Himself as love. Experience Himself. It's coming to me and I'm ready. God created all this to experience Himself as love, or to have this experience that He is love. Okay, He is pure awareness, and this you would not be able to grasp. Only just knowing that, realizing in yourself that He's pure awareness, you won't be able to explain this. Then you see, in pure awareness, there's only like let's define it as unconditional love, and so from there for everyone and your wife, your family, right? So when you see that, the need, we say that, oh, there's a need. That's why people they say they love you. This is not love. But even then, when you realize that you are here for this, then that need doesn't look like selfish. When there's a need, then they come. They come, but even our relationships in pure awareness, we have the God realized, or the ones spiritualists realized, don't have a problem with this. We don't have a problem. We can love someone so completely, deeply, one person, and not feel guilty over it. Not, I just lost it. Get it? So there has been a grouping also of his soul, his part that he divided, and in the human form, and the soul, love, loving soul, what you spirit. And so there are times when you just love someone so deeply and immerse in that. You don't have to feel guilty that you don't love another. Unconditional love is there. So once you realize through your earthly beloved also, like Sadi or someone said, realize the divinity love by loving by just looking at the face of your earthly beloved. You can realize God that way, and loving one person here. And if that true love, and what is this love? This God, and how shall I put it? You got it? Okay, I don't know how to put it right now. So now you don't have to be scared, or, practice, practice. Practice makes perfect. Just realize the other person, this truth has not been told, revealed properly. Pure awareness is there. God is pure awareness, no doubt. But that He created all this to, in his, he is pure awareness, but he created for love, to experience himself in many forms, many ways, in time. He also created time to experience himself. So it's not like this mind is a curse and it's a monkey business and it's a monkey thing, and we have to tame it through hard meditation, yoga. Don't have to work, struggle. So some pure awareness ones realized have reached, like through pure awareness, we, like Muji Baba just tore the veils without meditation, yoga, but still, like I was not, it didn't explain to me, like, uh, sorry, excuse me, it didn't explain to me, like, why would this pure awareness, all this, like the mind attacking you, all this is bad. It's Satan. Uh, it's the culprit. The mind is the culprit, the negative. You don't have to fret it. You don't have to marinate in pure awareness to get it. You can do that, of course. You can do that, but get the core. This, that God created this pure awareness, created all this to experience Himself as love. Right. So then, whoever you are, you are. God has created you. Actually, He divide. How shall I put it? It's God wanting to. He's he to experience. He wants to experience love in you, like not in you. You are God, part of Him. He did this. Experience love as you. As you, yeah. Thanks. Prepositional phrases, words getting wonky. So that's why. And then this mind will come to the heart. They'll merge. Once you realize this, you don't have to practice a lot or even marinate in pure awareness too much. Then you can do your work and whatever you do. Oh, I lost pure awareness. You haven't lost it. This pure awareness lost himself for love. Experience the love here. You got it. So all these people having problems, going back to Moji Baba, saying, oh, we lost it. So you don't have to even fear that anymore. You see, with this, oh, we lost it. We lost a pure awareness. We were in this time. So make, they say make the most of this time. Without love, have you ever felt in love with someone or loving someone when that time spent against without, oh, sorry, separated is, or without this beloved of yours, is time wasted. So time was also made, created to experience love. God has done this to experience, to have an experience of himself as God is love. Now, when you lose pure awareness, that's when he lost himself to find himself. I mean, to have this experience of love, sharing, caring, togetherness, all this out of love. Trusting, trust comes hand in hand with love. Or trust, love is above trust. So my love is the key to, some time ago, like I wrote this, I don't know if my love is the key to loyalty, faith, and truth. Right? Now, someone will question it. Must we worship love? Create love is created by God. We need to worship God first, and they love them. That you see, the fear is gone when God, pure awareness, created love, and so you haven't really lost yourself. This is God wanting you to have an experience of love in time with another, with another. Get it? So, oh, sorry, Lem is Robin. Oh, there's no need for that. Oh, Muji Baba, I lost, I've lost it. The power of a glance has been so much abuse. No, you see, what does Victor Hugo and Les Miserables say love is? So love is, or what does love do? In Les Miserables, and those material things, you will automatically understand. It's temporary, but you won't get to. It's okay. It's okay. There's no fear. So in the Bible, like love has no fear. True love or pure love casts out all fear. There you go. This is the definition I had in my or somewhere online, but I had a Bible then. Love. What is love? Can't find Victor Hugo's that chapter where the soul love. What does love do? Or the soul reaches, stretches. The soul stretching. If I can find that, need to stretches. Oh, the chapter. To love or have loved. That is enough. Ask nothing further. There is no other pearl to be found in the dark folds of life. Goodreads, thank you. I can't find it. I was trying to, I have to go to the many codes, the power of plants. Now you see, Paramahamsa Vishwananda was saying once, okay, Bhakti Marga, that, what is this love at first sight? Imagine Radharani and coming back, and Krishna coming back, right? Now, how would Radharani? Of course, at first glance, Radharani can recognize Krishna, and Krishna can recognize Radharani. This is what happens in reincarnation. Haven't you looked at someone and felt, oh, this is a familiar face, like I've known him? Maybe I haven't met so many people, but this one, it's like I've known him since ages. So, how can the Paramahamsa Vishwananda say there's no love at first sight and all this? Oh God, again I'm quoting him. I have misheard him and misquoted him on Facebook also recently. That poor chap. So, anyways, I apologize. I don't mean to be offensive. The power of a glance has been so much abused. Let's also read this now. So, love at first sight is there, and they say the windows of the soul are the eyes. So, Paramahamsa Vishwananda sometimes really. The power of a glance has been so much abused in love stories that it has come to be disbelieved in. Few people dare now to say that two beings have fallen in love because they have looked at each other. Just looking, the seeing. looked at each other. Yet it is in this way that love begins. And in this way only, says Victor Hugo. So it's, do you understand? Do you understand? It's not like, oh, let me get to know this person. I'm getting married. Okay, should I get married to her? Be friends first. But love begins with one glance. The attachment I've experienced can, looking at my principal like once, I said, the third time. So someone like in pure awareness, oh, she got caught in time again. Mind business. Oh, she thinks it's the heart. Oh, okay, I can't explain, but it's very overwhelming. So you can get attached by just looking at someone. I know this person. Get that feeling. So when Hindus believe in reincarnation, I don't know why they would go against this. The glance is so important. Where's that one? Oh God. So no. Oh, oh Lord more. A garden to walk in. Nothing. So love is more than enough. Life's great happiness is to be convinced we are loved. Ooh, was books, for they are cool and sure friends. Pupil dilates in darkness, and in the end finds light. Just as the soul dilates in misfortune, and in the end finds God. The Muslims, how would you find God? I mean, you would think you have found, but do you have a relationship with Him? When love has fused and mingled two beings in a sacred and angelic unity, two beings in a sacred, you don't have to love God, God, God. So this is what God does. He does to Himself. When love has fused and mingled two beings, these two beings are parts God wanting to experience love. That's why He created all this. In a sacred and angelic unity, the secret of life has been discovered so far as they are concerned. So it's not only like, oh, let me worship God and do rituals, and this is the greatest, I wouldn't say worship. This is it. You don't need to throw away all your rituals and all this. And this is what just love should be. Not that bhakti marga, sorry, I mean, okay, I have to be a little, okay, you can do your rituals, but once, this is what God has created for, right? Whether we can call creation or it was an explosion or it was just a manifestation, made a sound or what, om. So this is actually, so someone telling you love God, love God. No, no, no. When love has fused and mingled, two beings, earthly beings in a sacred and angelic unity. Now tell me in this, do you need to worship God? Do rituals and artis and, oh, and also the Shias, namaz, and you have known God because you have loved another, not God. That's it. You know, that's what God sent you here. That's why He created all this. Whatever He created, everything He created to experience Himself in these parts. And you're saying to these parts, go, love God, realize God. No, no, the moment Love has fused and mingled two beings in a sacred and angelic unity, right? The secret of life has been discovered. Secret of life that God created all this to experience Himself as He is love. So they are no longer anything more than the two boundaries of the same destiny. They are no longer anything but the two wings of the same spirit. Love soar. Yes, by the way, if you need to, you can always catch up with other ex-Muslims. Infidel Noodle has a video, practical advice for ex-Muslims. That's really great. SHR my catch up. Infidel Noodle has video practical advice for ex-Muslims and some good links in the video description. Why doesn't Infidel Noodle herself come here? But thank you so much. Like, I think, you see, I can catch up, but why doesn't Infidel Noodle make a live stream for ex-Muslims and coming on YouTube live? Catch up. Ex-Muslims, come join me like that. How about doing that? So, some people might not feel might feel not feel that welcome, like they're doing like interviews and all this practical advice for ex-Muslims. I don't need that. I need support, right? So I found that they're not doing this kind of thing. Sorry. Okay, so infidel noodle. Sorry, I Yasmin Muhammad is better. Why should I need to catch up? If some, ex-Muslims should reach out and all this. Sorry, I don't mean to put them down. I'm just quickly or be rude, but I feel we're not doing enough. And it's very professional. Infidel Noodle had was very close to uh, apostate Aladdin, and you see, they come in groups or just like I felt left out. Free Hearts, Free Minds is Yasmin Muhammad. The links are there. Please see the video description. Isn't the Free Hearts, Free Minds? I think you've got it wrong. Yasmin Muhammad's website. This is Yasmin Muhammad, not Infidel Noodle. SHR. Sorry. So, no, I haven't been welcomed there. I feel ignored and neglected. Sorry, I've gone to Infidel Noodle. How long have you known Infidel Noodle? Huh? Oh, God. So here we go. This is not on Islam, but yeah, support for the ex-Muslims. No, but their thing is very they perhaps their English is too good and it's too professional for me to go there. I don't know. I don't trust Infidel Noodle. She is, I don't know what she's doing now, but before she was coming a lot with apostate Aladdin. Like they're not really open, welcoming for all the ex-Muslims, like, or they'll have just like atheists get together, ex-Muslim atheists or ex-Muslim Christians. The truth seekers are left out. It's just a little group, concentrated like that. Do you know what? I hope you know what I mean by this. And another thing on my health also, my health is not feeling well. And there are these people who do not understand, right? Also, like Nuria Khan, very scared, like Adam Seeker. He shouts and screams, and Nuria Khan was like, "We can't trust you." Um, Mary Izzat, like, a friendly ex-Muslim. He went to Ali. They both, Mr. and Mrs. Friendly ex-Muslim, right? They went to Ali, and there was a comment there. Would you like to have a interview with us? Because like he also had a post where he asked, "Shall I interview Ellie or both of them? Which one first?" I opted for Ellie, right? Don't do everything alone. Don't stay isolated. Um, well, I have my channel. I do my own thing, and um, I'd like my channel to grow also, and for serious people to be here rather than go on other ex-Muslim channels. So I've unsubscribed to Noodle. Sorry, don't do everything alone. Well, didn't Infidel Noodle start her channel alone or with apostate Aladdin? Don't stay isolated. It's like do not. Parent has come. Huh. Have you read that book, CHR underscore my? Like, why not alone? I started alone, as Infidel Noodle also started alone. Please, please don't treat us like kids. So, parent, these don'ts and all this, you're ordering me around. See, again, no help. No, I don't think this is help. I start my channel alone. I apostate prophet started his channel alone. He got support. He got subscribers. But here, who will come and support my channel, support me here, personal. Not me going to other people, begging them to interview me and begging them to help me. You got it? SHR underscore my. We need to help and support one another. What's IMO? Okay. So you got that right. So I have started my channel. It's not like I'm an ex-Muslim without a channel. I'm an ex-Muslim with a channel. Like Infidel Noodle started her channel alone. What do you say about this? You see, you're saying please don't do everything alone, okay? Don't do everything alone. But I didn't find people who are willing to go out of the way for people, ex-Muslims, doing like very casual live streams and all this. But the do nots, you see, in your humble opinion, but you are like ordering me around. You're like a parent. Why shouldn't I? Anyways, if I was normal, like didn't have problems, now apostate Aladdin did it alone, started alone, and everything. But I'm not getting anyone that I can trust here, right? So there was Arisha also. I went there, but she's got this moderator, and I even emailed Arisha, but I didn't get a reply. Uh, so would you like to talk about this? Can you come online? I'll be StreamYarding using StreamYard. So then, huh? But this we should have realized long time ago that we need to help each other and support one another, definitely. And the other person's channel also. So Ellie is doing something alone on her channel, she was invited to Mr. and Mrs. Friendly Ex-Muslim. So I don't understand, like, don't stay isolated. Who wants to stay isolated? I don't want to stay isolated. I never said I want to stay isolated. But of course, I can't beg for help and get in touch with other ex Muslims. I feel kind of shy getting in touch with other ex Muslims. Why can't other ex Muslims, if they have a bigger channel, why can't they get in touch with me and help me, help my small channel, and come here and say, we accept you, even though you're not well, like you have a problem, health problem, and this. I need to be like, feel, I haven't been supported, accepted like that. You see, so whether you're, I get your humble opinion, but doesn't seem like fair to me. You see, you don't know my condition. You don't know what I. You see, you're telling me the way you've put it here. Don't stay isolated. But I didn't find that kind of a welcoming thing. Only Yasmin Muhammad, uh, you know, channel. And I can email Yasmin Muhammad and get help. I just want to see on YouTube how many ex Muslims are helping my channel grow. Hmm? How about that? Right? Like reaching out to these ex Muslims who have a bigger subscription channel. No, no, in your humble, my God, I don't know how to say this. SHR slash underscore what my, sorry. Did you get that? Did you get what I'm saying? Yes or no? Yes or no? SCHR underscore my. No, no, I'm not staying isolated. I was much in my screencasting. I was in, this is my way. I thought these ex Muslims will not be able to help. I saw that the Shias in depth, going to the branches and everything. So now I'm like, but there was no support from ex Muslims who are well known on YouTube. Did you get this, SHR? Can you please answer me? Or did you just come here to give your opinion and not listen to my side? I feel this is very rude. See, now I don't get an answer. People come here, please give me an answer, right? Yes or no? I asked you a question. So, very quickly, I've seen people judging others very quickly and giving their own judgments against them, or giving their own opinions, very quick to give their own opinions and judgments, but not listening to the other person. They're just not listening to the other person. They're just wanting to do this. I can't speak on their behalf. It was just a very friendly suggestion. Okay, thank you for your suggestions, but I need someone to listen to my side, me, instead of giving me suggestions and opinions, So let's see if you can be with me here, right? What have I said recently? What topic am I on? Are you interested in the? I was trying to be helpful. Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you for your help. And okay, so the topic I'm on right now, and for my psychic attacks and black magic and condition also. And now I'm on this topic. Hello. Can you say yes and no when I ask you for yes and no? I feel like you're help. You won't be helping me if you don't. If you're not with me. If you're not on the same level. You're just wanting to be helpful here. I understand that. But sorry, I don't see this is quite helpful for me when you're not on the same level as me, right? Not with me. You're not also with me here. Are you with me here? Hello, CHR underscore my. Are you with me? Okay. Would you like to talk? Can you come? If I come on StreamYard, will you join me? Are you able to talk with me? Yes? Yes or no? I can hear you. Okay, but I can come again because in the screencasting, you can then join me and talk to me about this. You can then join me on the screen, talk to me. How about that, huh? Shall I come using StreamYard? No, sorry. Oh, why? You can't do that. So, what do you think about this, my side of this? So, God created, what about this? God created all this to experience Himself as love. Any feedback on this? Would you like to give me a feedback on this? Have you heard this? Are you my subscriber? Huh? Have you subscribed? Eh, Hello? Not sure. Okay, you're not sure. Okay, I got that. I just went into my settings. Sorry, I just need to also a little bit subscribers only. Slow mode, put the slow mode. I am a cultural Christian and Kantian. Okay, philosopher, Kant. The philosopher? Interesting. Did Kant a long time ago. Cultural Christian. Oh, that's why the CHR for Christian, huh? Short for Christian. That's what Professor Dawkins is also cultural Christian. Don't stay isolated. So, have you subscribed to me? Have you subscribed to my channel? Please subscribe to my channel. It will help my channel grow and so reach people, maybe some Muslims. It'll help them. Kantian. So, tell us about Kantian, please. I've forgotten, and being in this condition. If you remember, you must subscribe months ago, of course. Oh, great. Thank you so much. Thank you. Sorry, I have been on guard and, some people coming here disguised and in that way of helping, but they're not really saying that they want to help. I hope you understand this. So, oh, so yeah, you're a cultural Christian and you believe in the philosophy of Kant. I call him Kant. Okay, I'll call him Kant actually, it's Kant. I've forgotten the philosophy of can't. Even if I read it, recently I've read some things and watched videos on Kant's philosophy, but I keep forgetting. So if you can help us on this. So, oh, this, you're not sure. Yeah, you're not sure, right? I don't have proof that God created, God is a creator, or how this thing came about. Oh, so you can help me. You're into science. You can help me on this. But love is universal, right? Uh, oh, I really appreciate this. I subscribed months ago. Really appreciate this. So, can you help? But love, love. Do you have you experienced love? Excuse me. So for humanity, right? Do you believe, like, what is your actual? Of course, neither do I believe. How shall I put this? May I question you a little further on this? Really interesting, since you're here and I'm here, two of us, and thanks for the feedback. So unless it's proven, we can't believe in anything, right? Even in religion, my religion, I was told, seek the truth out with proof, evidence. Shia. It is our individual responsibility. So at least, would you say that this love, love is an active force, right? And so it exists. And this is what makes the world go round, go round. Love, do we need evidence? Okay, we can collect evidence. How many people are in love right now? How many people have partners? Do you have a partner? Do you have someone you love? Did you? Oh, so we have parents, right? They loved us. So this is nature. This is the truth about nature. Can we find it out like this? Right? Observing, knowing through that God create. No, God, no God. That parents loved each other, and so we were born. Some do it out of desire, need. It's a need also, that we were born. So is there love? Do you believe? Do you have you experienced love? CHR underscore my. Okay, let me ask you this. Can we share our opinions as well? Yes, you can. Life is illusion. Welcome. Welcome to my channel. Yes, we can now. This is the time. Yes, we can share our opinions. Sure. In this live stream, not in the ones when I come on religion and all this. Yes, for sure. Go ahead. Shoot. Most welcome to share your opinion on this. I'd love to have your opinion. Life is illusion. Okay, what I'll do is, thanks. How do you see life as? Love. Right now, I've discovered I can't give my I can give my experience about life. So right now, I don't know many things about life, but that I had this belief that I was born for love. Later on, I got this confirmation, this thing inside of me. I don't know whether to call it belief, and that love is larger than life, and life here is for love, loving one another. How do I see life? Whether I've seen life closely, and I've seen that there are people who are ignorant. How do I see life as a whole, or my life? Universally, life, which maybe people don't see. Yeah, so seeing life, the seeing is very important. That's a good question. There's a timer, yeah. There's a timer. Let me remove the timer for, because now it's opinions discussion. So we can have a discussion. I'm going to remove the 20-second slow mode. Okay, I've removed the slow mode. Okay, it's off. Life is illusion. Sorry, it's going to be hard for you to type and all this text. So love is life for you? Um, yes. But love is larger than life. So in this life, this was a good question actually. And so just slow down. Like how is the seeing life first? Like through the witness, the pure awareness, uh, that we get what life actually is because the seeing is very important. Is the seeing very important, the most important thing? Because the seeing, I said, is very important. It's just come out like this. Is the seeing important, or experiencing life and knowing it? How do you see life as? A very good question. And actually, what is life? How about the microorganism? They don't get to feel or even need love. Yes, they don't get to feel. The organism are so I need to be a scientist to know that, or even need love. I think they're just there for unconditional love. God, uh, whatever is behind. So how should I put it? Yeah, this is a good question, right? A scientific question. Life, no, the way you put it, how about the microorganism? What do scientists say about microorganism? Because Professor Dawkins told Dr. Deepak Chopra that these, you say that these are sentient beings. Microorganisms are not organisms. How do you pronounce it? Sorry. They're not sentient beings. They don't feel, they don't have any feeling, they don't have a need for love. They may not have a need for love, but the unconditional love is, can we say this? That they exist. There's a purpose. Do you feel there's a purpose for them to exist in life, these microorganisms? What is their importance in life? Is there an importance scientifically? I mean, there are many creatures for whom love doesn't make any sense. How do you know love doesn't make any sense? Maybe they don't have sense perception, but they have another way of existing in this unconditional love. You know what is unconditional love? Like you exist because love is experiencing itself. Yes, they do matter. They do matter, right? So they do matter to scientists, right? And what is their importance? So it's life was created for this love, and we all have a purpose in love. And so whatever care or whatever importance it is giving, whatever way they are mattering for us, that is the conditional, the love underlying. They may not realize, but they're here for love. They exist. The microorganism exists because of love, right? They are not sentient beings, like even oxygen. Yes, that's most got produced deep down the sea by these microorganisms. Yes, everything that exists that may not realize, like the galaxies, planets, or microorganisms, a blade of grass may not realize what they're here for, but they're unconditional. They're here for unconditional love. They're here because love wanted to experience itself as life here. Oxygen, everything, space, open space, galaxies, cosmos. Oh wow. But you get it? But they're here in existence. Oh, and their importance is like even oxygen that's most got produced deep down the sea by these. So oxygen is produced by these microorganisms, right? Oh my God, thank you for being your scientist. This is love. This is care, right? Oxygen is very important also for living beings on Earth planet. Look at what these microorganisms are giving us. Oxygen, the most important thing for us. Without it, we would go, not exist, dead. Yes, you see, I think love is out of life. Life itself doesn't have a purpose, but love makes us feel life is to live. Yes? Yes. Yes. Can we? Um, and this is the reason why we're afraid to. What's FIR? For to what? Oh, I didn't get this last part. Sorry. And this is the reason we're afraid to love. I think love is out of life. Love is. Can we say? Do you think, or have you got that knowing feeling, afraid to die? And this is the reason why we're afraid to die. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. No, we shouldn't be afraid of. Um, if we life itself doesn't have a purpose, but love makes us feel life is to live. Yeah. You, so is this a knowing in you, or have you? Scientists can't prove this, right? So if you're thinking, you see, you said, I think love is out of life. Now, if you come as a scientist, then you need to give us why you think that way. Have you observed that love is out of life? And you can you give us that proof from observation, or you would like us to observe also? Not, I mean, through thought or through another lens. First, let's slow down on this. Life is illusion. And then you're going to this, that life itself doesn't have a purpose, right? So because you think, you used your mind, uh, the only thing you used is your mind. Now there are feelings. Now bring your feelings also. Feelings have there are feelings. Feelings exist, right? So you're just using one part of your faculty, and that is the mind. You're not using the heart when you said this. That's why for you life itself doesn't have a purpose, because you think love is out of life. Had you felt what those feeling, if you bring your heart in this, what would you say then? How would you put it? You put it yourself then. Why have you left out I feel? Some people say I feel or I realize. We all are, yes, afraid to die. No, I'm not afraid to die. We can't really deny this. No, no. Even a newborn baby can say, oh, yeah, you mean to say that we have this self defense mechanism that if, even if I want to now commit suicide, I can't just close my nose. We have this self defense mechanism. We're not afraid to die. I think we're afraid to suffer. Hearts are afraid to suffer. We're afraid to suffer, like Paulo Coelho in The Alchemist. Yes, exactly. Yeah? Yes. Oh, hello, CHR. Where were you? Sorry. Have you read The Outsider by Camus or The Plague? No, I don't read the books anymore. I was just Jiddu Krishnamurti was enough. I threw away all the books reading Jiddu Krishnamurti, following Jiddu Krishnamurti through his books. I didn't want to read any novels, nothing. Yes, so life is illusion. We're not afraid to die. Death is a natural thing. Why should we be afraid of such a natural thing? We're afraid to suffer. If someone said, okay, I'm going to put you to sleep, death meaning death, because you have cancer, and I'll say, yes, sure, do it, right? I'm not afraid of death if I'm in so much pain. Like my dog, Jerry, he had to be put to sleep. He was in. So let me give you an euthanasia, right? Let me give myself, yeah, give me an euthanasia. I'm not afraid to die. Not all people are afraid to die. We're just afraid to suffer pain, be in pain. Death would be welcomed, it's relative. So this is not for all beings. Sorry, life is illusion. Someone might very welcome their death through euthanasia. No, no. We can't really deny. No, no. It's not about denying. It's that you haven't seen this properly. Sorry. You've got to see this properly. Not everyone is afraid of dying. Maybe we're not in our natural self to welcome death when it comes. That's why we've left the natural self. Everyone has to die one day or the other. So we've got to see in ourselves where we've gone wrong to be afraid of dying. I'm not afraid of dying. I'm not afraid of death. And there are people who are not afraid of death. They have committed suicide, they've taken their lives, or they have asked for euthanasia. So you've got to also this again back to your this. I can't put it on the screen. I think love is life is illusion says I think love is out of life. Now, what do you feel? I ask you. What do you feel that love is? Right. Can you tell me what you feel love is? Life is illusion. Can we go back to this? What do you feel love is? Without thinking now. And when thinking is needed, it will come. But first, from your feeling, let me know what you think is love. If you're used to love is just a connection, you're not far. Yeah, love is just a connection. You feel that? Amazing. Okay. So love is just a connection. Just a connection. Um, you still didn't say, I feel love is. What about the love and feeling? Let me see. This is a very good one. Like, love is just a connection. I didn't get love is just a connection. But you know, this just you're saying, it's like, it could be the most important thing here. What kind of a connection? A connection. Life is illusion. When you say you love your home, your car, you actually don't. You can like those, but love is what you can do with the ones you can feel it the same way. A car can't love you back. Yes. Oh, that's it. Okay, when you say you love your home, you mean you like it? Like those things. You're fond of them, you like them. But love is like you're saying love is two both ways. Both ways. So it would be stupid of you to love a car. Oh yes, like you know, it would be not wise. Sorry, I didn't use the right word. Yeah, like it wouldn't be okay. You're on the lower level. Like you love the car, but the car doesn't love you back. You love your home. Okay, it gives you comfort. You've bought the car. It rides properly. It's you know, all this. It's got a nice, you know, takes you smoothly on the road, right? But it's giving you something in return. Your home is giving you something in return. Your car. I love my car because it's so smooth and it takes me fast and all this. So there is a give and take. And this is what people don't understand. They shun it. They shun this conditional love or one way. It's not one way. Everything is giving back. Everything is giving back something to you. Although there's harm also if you overdo like if you're if you're a smoker, you know it's harmful. A car can't love you back, but what it gives you is that it gives you a smooth and the one who made the car a smooth one, BMW, Mercedes. So that's okay. You love it because you know it gives you that feeling. And thank the one who made this. You love the human behind the car who made this car so well, or the industry. It's okay. It's okay to love the car. It's okay. I've come to now is it's okay to love your home. The home has given you this. I love my home. My God, look at this beautiful home I have. It's shelter. It's beautiful. You see, this is where the spiritualists, like pure awareness people, also go wrong. And the ones who are into these priests and all, what do you call the Hindu priests, into rituals and all that. We need to love life like the trees, like Khalil Gibran has said, God waving to the children or us through the trees. It's okay. And yeah, you love your home. And it loves you back because it gives you that homely feeling. Love needs love in return. No, unconditional love doesn't need love in return. Trust me, it's not actually love. No, no, I like this. How can we trust you? You need to prove to us that it's not actually love. Love doesn't need love in return. Love is unconditional, also. There's unconditional love. And love in itself does not need to be fulfilled. So please, putting it like this, I would rather you not. Trust me, it's not actually love. No, we cannot trust anyone with it. Only love gives that trust. Sorry, life is illusion. We cannot trust you in this way. It's a liking. You can't love where your mind knows that you can get love in return. No, no. There are people who have, there are people, okay. What about unconditional love? Do you know what unconditional love is? Huh? Loving someone even if they don't love you. Can't. Uh, no, no, please remain open to this. There are people who say there is unconditional love, not only me. Uh, you see, you've just closed the door. You've, can you open yourself up to experimenting, interrogating, investigating? You've just closed the door. Why have you closed the door? Saying can't. Saying trust you. It's not actually love. Can you please then show us? And will you be representing those people who say there is unconditional love? It's you who has closed the door. And you're invalidating those people who say there is unconditional love. Loving someone unlovable, loving someone who doesn't love you back. There is a hidden hope in unconditional love, too. Hidden hope in a bold way. There's nothing like pure, unconditional love. How can you say that? Hidden hope? No, there's no hidden hope in unconditional love that I need to be loved back. Oh, you mean that? No, no, people give love freely without wanting anything back. Because you see, what have we missed here? And how shall we go? You know what love is? Does love need anything in return? Love, in the pure sense, love. Does love need anything in return? when it's sharing, giving to others, would it need to be loved? Should love in itself need love? Can love need love? Let's put it this way. Should love be needed to be loved? Thank you for your help, at least with this kind of a thing. Even though we disagree in certain things, I'm being helped here by you. I really appreciate that. Life is illusion, much, much. Huh? Does love need love? Or does it just need to share, give it? Would love need receiving or just giving and sharing? And making you realize that you are love. Is this, does love need itself? Love needs hope. If not love, a hope of being loved too. Love has a need. Then, when the need is finished, need is temporary, right? Is love temporary for you? Like it's an act that you love someone. I need to be loved. Okay. So all the time, like the need is coming, and then it has a certain, uh, what do you call that word? So this need and hope, uh, it has a consumption value. Yes, love can be temporary too. It depends, basically. It may or may not be. And if it is not, then what is this love? What is this love that is not temporarily and that it doesn't depend on anything, basically? You said it depends, right? So the thing that depends on something being dependent. Is love dependent on things or are things dependent on love? It may or may not be, right? So you're not sure now which love is temporary and which is. So you have at least accepted that there is love, which is everlasting. Yeah. And does it have a consumption value? Like this much, okay, I love her this, loving, sharing, and all, I give her this much love, and then I'm now, I don't need to give so much now. Finished giving her love. Now the next day or something. Or how shall I come? Do you see this? Seeing is very important. Even if we don't experience it, the seeing first and foremost. You are seeing love, something out of emotion. Love is another emotion, a deeper, lasting one often. I'm am I no, I'm just saying you said maybe, so temporary or uh what are you trying to say here? Like, yes, love can be temporary too, you said. So the temporary love, let's go here. Love is another. Temporary love is what? Can you explain to us what temporary love is? But you also believe in the everlasting love. And you said love can be temporary too. So, you see what you said? Love can be temporary too. You are seeing love, something out of emotion. Am I seeing love out of emotion? Love is another emotion, a deeper, lasting one. No, no, you yourself said love can be temporary too. Am I seeing love something out of emotion? Did you see it like this? I'm not seeing love something out of emotion. But you said, yes, love can be temporary too. So please, can you, what, have you seen it or have you experienced it? What do you mean by love can be temporary too? So this, love is nothing out of this world, like something crazy, but yes, love makes you feel like this life is valuable. Yeah, but again, life is purposeless. Life has no purpose. Love is nothing out of this world. Okay, you see, all the time saying love is nothing out of this world, like something crazy. You're also calling love crazy, but yes, love makes you feel like this. Life's life is valuable. I'm sorry, a lot of descriptions here. I'm not getting it. I don't know what you're trying to say now. You've lost me. Yes, on a broader level, life is purposeless. Life is purposeless. Without purpose. Sorry, you've lost me on the love thing, crazy and all this. It's too loaded what you've said. You've lost me. I don't know how to. Uh, are we seeing on the same level? Can we bring the seeing to the same level together? Together, are we seeing this? Otherwise, you're going on another tangent. I'm going on another tangent. And can there be a togetherness, a seeing, where there is no opinion left but the true reality, which is not what you think, not what I think, not what I feel. Tell me why you were born. Uh, if life has a purpose, why any human was ever born or will ever be? I was born because, of course, it's out of natural thing, right? Natural nature producing human beings getting coming together. So nature has a purpose, right? To produce life, more life. And life in itself is what? So can we, life is illusion? Uh, it's instead of going like this, Sue, oh, sorry, that's how you were born. But I asked you why you were born. So in the how and in the why is the why. In the how and in the is the why, the answer. CHR underscore my. It's not purposeless. Just stay strong. Things. No, I mean, please, CHR, see what you're doing. Just stay strong. No, this is not the way. Where, you know how you're coming? You're coming like a parent here. Just stay strong. Things will get better. Have you ever read CHR underscore my? Sorry, this is now a deep, like I'm not putting you down or anything, but can you see yourself as you're just giving like a suggestion as a parent or someone, as a peer, you're giving us suggestions. And you're saying, oh, things will get better. No, things are not going to get better. They might get worse too. For some people, they've gotten worse. So, have you read I'm Okay, You're Okay, that book? I think it would be helpful for you also to read that book. So, are we coming as adults? Are we coming as children? Are we coming as parents? Or do we have this balance? Life is illusion says, I ain't less motivated. But if you think deeper, you will find out like, yes, you're not less motivated thinking life is purposeless. But if you think deeper, you will find like thinking deep, you're missing it up. You're messing it up right from the moment you were born. Messing what up? Life up? In what way messing life up? We're messing our growth up? Life is about growth. You see, life is also change, about change. Everything is in movement also. There's a movement, right? Which is from the past going forward, right? CHR slash Y my. Sorry, you know, please read I'm okay and you're okay, and then come back here, right? By telling someone stay strong, life will get better. You're giving, let's say, wrong hopes and wrong suggestions. You're coming on too strong. You're not giving space to people. Life is not about growth. It's we humans, an attempt to give some meaning to our lives, an attempt. Why isn't life about growth? Everything is growing here. So it's not only growth. It's like being born, growing, and then dying. This is a cycle of life. The cycle of life. And you consider no purpose in this. And what purpose would you what you define as purpose? What do you define as purpose? Can you tell me this life is illusion? What would be purpose for you? Now we're going to the relative side, not the universal side, not the reality side of purpose, but to your purpose. What would give purpose to life according to you? Huh? Check my mic. The sound is, I hope the sound is good or bearable. Life is illusion. What would give purpose to life? You see your individual goals as purpose. And life in itself has no purpose, you're saying. See, this is where you have missed out, what you have missed out on. You see, you're giving me a very personal definition of life, what you make life out of. Yes, you can make life as you can say that individual goals are a purpose of this, no, no, of my life. But what is life as a whole itself? What is life itself for everyone? True at all times. You see, this you have missed out on. The bigger picture, the life itself, what is Sadhguru like saying that, we don't see life for what it is. We see life from our own lens, like what he meant, right? What we want life to be. We're not living our lives. This is the purpose you have made out of your mind, a faculty that you have, one faculty, thinking, mind. You know, even the Bible says that uh, your thoughts are what your life, your thoughts make your life or make you. So you're living in your thought a lot in that one, individual self also. That's what you've made life out to be. You've defined life in your own way. Sorry, I have to put it this way. I hope I haven't. Tell me then what's I'm not going to tell you something, right? Unless we are discovering here. I'm not here to tell you what's the purpose of any life to get born. I'm not here to tell you, right? We're here together to discover whether life has a purpose or life doesn't have a purpose. And how are we to discover? I'm just saying, if I tell you I feel life, you're going to tell me you just feel life. And I'm the one saying I think life is like this. You're saying I feel life. So I'm going to be more on the emotional side, feeling life. What is life? But what actually is life? So, how can you say life has purpose? I said that earlier because looking, you see, not the way you put it to me, tell me. When I showed you, you're missing. So, how can we come together? Life is to be lived, not to be felt. You see, now you have put a statement, it's your opinion, right? But overall, if we can see what is the purpose of this in itself, what is the purpose of life in itself? Like we have an innate, what is what is our innate, can't even call it quality. Can we call it quality, then qualitizing, then quantitizing? Let's not, like, you know what we're doing here? I want to know your thought. No, 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 sorry, I don't like giving my thoughts. I like when I give my thoughts, then you disagree to that, right? You would definitely disagree to it, as you have been disagreeing to it. You have your opinion, I have my opinion, and we can disagree. But now we're trying to get at what actually is life. You see, you said life has no purpose. I say life has purpose in itself, that it has birth, it has growth, and then it has death. This is the purpose of life. And you're saying, no, this is not the purpose of life. When I give you my thoughts, you're saying, no, no. And this is not even my thoughts. See what life is. What is happening here in life? So I'm sorry, I cannot give you my thoughts right now when we're discovering the truth about what is life, whether it has a purpose or whether it doesn't have a purpose. CHR/my. There is no more than that. Yes. We have to, let's not put a full stop to it. Is there no more than that to it? Right? But you see, what makes us like this is it, as someone could say, this is what life is. And so, what's wrong in that? What's wrong in that? Do we need some higher power, some more, like, now religion brings God in? Why? Because we need, oh, we can't handle the nature, or we need power. So we worship a God, a power that is unknown, unreachable, and more stronger than us. Maybe this is why religious people have brought God in, the creator, and a purpose, and all this. But life itself, flower grows, right? Flower is born, grows, and dies. And if you don't see the meaning in this simplicity of life, true meaning of life, then you have something wrong with us. We have gone to greater meanings, or oh, it's just meaningless, then oh, we have to become something, we have to go for a goal. From a scientific, life is illusion says, from a scientific standpoint, the universe operates according to natural laws without any evidence of an inherent purpose or goal. Very good. Okay. Thank you for this. Scientist, life is illusion. So, the universe operates according to natural laws. So these natural laws must be very important, right? Without any evidence of an inherent purpose or goal. Now, how does how does natural law, so universe follows on these natural laws. So could this be just being important, since these processes lack intentional? Have scientists the tools to even know our intention? Huh? Do they have evidence of an no inherent purpose or goal? Since these processes lack intentionality or purpose, are you sure scientists have they had the tools to go so deep to find out that there's no intention or purpose in it? I don't think so. I am kind of shady about this. Or the scientists haven't realized. They don't, or they're not being honest with themselves. Sorry, can you judge? Can you see what my intentions are here? Although I have intentions, it can be argued that life itself is not directed towards any intrinsic goal. Do you need a goal or a purpose? What is no, no, wait. Uh, yeah, so, but really, scientists have found out that there's no inherent goal or purpose to this operating universe, operating according to natural laws. So they're just going on natural laws. The goal is death. The big the beginning is birth. The middle is life. Or no wait. No, no, wait. How shall I put it? First of all, life is illusion. Can you tell me that there but is there evidence without any evidence of inherent? Is there, how did they find this out? The universe, did they go to the pulsating, did they go to the corners of the universe and go inside, deep inside? I mean, something is amiss here. Scientists have missed out. I think they started wrongly, and they are finding it out wrongly with the tools they have. They're not approaching it with that full observation like Jiddu Krishnamurti. We learned from him, or the total seeing, the total encompassing with totality. It's only with the mind, and they need tools they depend upon. So you can't, the scientists having no evidence and all this of purpose and meaning, I am life. They can only say that, she's flesh and blood and all this. How can they detect that intention in me? Tell me. And what is as an individual, my purpose in life right now, can the scientists detect that I, what purpose I have through, they will need to observe my life completely, right? Where am I going, the direction I'm going towards, whether I want to become a teacher, what studies, so sociology comes in perhaps here, studying life in this way, my life, where is it going through direction? So the universe operating according to natural laws. And where do these natural laws come from? Or is this a wrong question? So, why are they laws, natural laws? So, they're obedient to natural laws, right? And and that's all. Like, have they also miracles? Some missed out. So now since these processes lack intentionality or purpose, while evolution explains the development of life as a result of natural selection, it does not suggest any ultimate purpose. What if we say that the development of life, right? So again, birth, change, or growth and change, and then death. What if this, can we take this as the underlying purpose of life? They have a goal, they're going towards death. But before this, they're living here. It's a change, changing. This is what life is. This is the purpose of life. You said goal, right? So it's moving towards death. Death is a certainty, right? And change. So maybe change is also, I think there's a glitch. You can't read the message I just sent. Which one? While evolution explains the development of life as a result of natural selection, it does not suggest any ultimate purpose. Oh, sorry, I didn't. This is your last message, and now here I think there's a glitch. The message before this. Yeah, I'm sorry about the glitch. You can't read. Didn't get the. You mean I didn't get the one of your messages here sent to me? I'm sorry about that. Can you type it again? Can you send me the message again? Sorry. Uh, so let's say the purpose of life is change, uh, birth, change, growth, or however you may call it, and then death. This is the purpose of life. While evolution explains the development of life as a result of natural selection, it does not suggest any ultimate purpose. Yeah, I read this. Yeah, this one. It's here. I got it. It was here, right? Here. While evolution explains the development of life, so life is develop. There's a development in life, of life, in creation, in existence. Can we say, how shall we put it? As a result of natural selection. Yeah, I got that. I got that. What I'm trying to say is for you to see, not to tell you. I shouldn't be saying, so I have to choose my words. Sorry. Life as a result of natural selection is there. It does not suggest any ultimate. Oh, now, oh, you mean the ultimate purpose now. Now, so you see, First, make up your mind. Does life have a purpose? Purpose. Or you want now an ultimate purpose of life in life? Huh? So now you've come to ultimate purpose. First, it was just purpose, purpose. Now you're saying what's the end of all this means. Now you want an end to the means. And this wanting the ultimate purpose. Is there ultimate purpose? You can't see my text. Which one? Which one is it? Can you post it again? Maybe that has. Can you put it in other words and uh, post it here? Can you change the words? I can see your text. I saw this message, ultimate purpose. Now, are you looking for ultimate purpose? Life in itself has meaning, right? Because you are here as life. Because life is to be lived. The river flows to the sea. This is the purpose of the river. It may seem very petty or small to us, meaningless. Why are things happening? The question is not how. Yes, scientists can't get how at times and only why, but we need to ask both questions, shouldn't we? It's okay to ask why and how. I ask how also. So, why are things happening? Because they are happening. And who is the questioner? Who is the questioner? Where are you coming from? Are you coming from natural laws? If you were coming from natural laws, operating on natural laws, you wouldn't ask, you would just obey. You would just go with the rule. So maybe asking what is the purpose of life is a wrong way. It's the mind's way. Yes? Yeah, see. Can you see that? You see, the person asking what is the purpose of life? See who is asking then. Because that could be the wrong question asked by the faculty that is asking is not aligned with natural laws or is has gone. You don't need to be sorry, not your fault. Okay. No, no, I mean, I don't mean to hurt anyone. Or as we're discussing, it could, differences occur, and the way you see, I don't want to blame you, and I like, I say sorry if I disagree with you, or I don't mean to blame you by saying, you get it. It's not a person like the mind has come. You see, time. So the question of any purpose or end to life, what is the you know ultimate purpose? Could we be the one asking that for life is not in life, living life is not, that hasn't gotten life. Organisms survive and reproduce because those traits are advantageous, yes, not because they serve a higher purpose. You see, this higher purpose, who is asking about the higher purpose? So then, yes, survive as an organism, and if the what is Darwin's theory, right? The survival of the fittest, right? Then that is what life is. It doesn't need a purpose, higher purpose. The one saying, not because this, the one saying, no, we need a higher purpose, could be wrong. And we have to get into this also. That this can support the idea that life's processes are mechanistic rather than purposeful. But life in itself, it's got a heart. We've got a heart, we've got feelings, also that. So there seems to be a delay. Oh, sorry about this. I have stopped the slow mode, right? It's not on slow mode anymore. Let me check again. Uh, Message delay none. It's not on slow mode. Life is illusion. You see, we need to see who is the one asking to serve a higher purpose. This is where we, all humanity, human beings have gone wrong. To find a purpose to life and give it a purpose. That's why we have higher powers, and higher powers exist here, but like the highest of the highest power, God or someone, right? When in the breath, purpose is not what we see as our dreams or any want. Then, so can you please define purpose on your own side? What does purpose mean? Actually, what does purpose mean? Because I think the wrong question is asked, and the wrong asking higher purpose, because no, we need someone to, there should be a higher purpose to life. And that's why we've given, God, and then the heaven and hell, and if you do this, punishment and rewards and opposites and all this. We've brought in. I'm sorry about the delay that's coming in your. I wish we could talk on this, discuss this by talking. Purpose is, yeah. So, what is the purpose? The meaning, you mean the meaning of life? What is the meaning of life? Is it this, like, in the end, sum total? Okay, that's the meaning. There's God, and He's going to judge us, or it's not what we are supposed to do with this life. It's why this life has come to existence and the way it is. How will you understand this? Do you get my question? Living life, accepting life as it is, right? If I can do it, see, even I haven't done it. To accept life as it is. Something, mind comes in, feelings come in, we want love, we want this, we need that, but just being in as life, being. Then all these questions, you see the mind, the ego that is developed, my goodness, is giving us the problem. The wrong questions asked from the ego. See, children don't ask why, why. Children may say, what is this, what is that? Children live life. If some harm comes to them, they ask why, but then they are so resilient that they don't drool on asking why did this happen to me? This moment, they live in the moment, every moment. Innocence. You get it? So I'm not going step by step, and I'm not telling you. Can you see it? Are we on the same level as seeing? It's not what we are supposed to do with life. Okay, yeah, what is life? It's to And who is the questioner? It's why this life has come to existence. Yes. And you have asked this question, and how many scientists? Well, you asked this question, very good question. Yeah, why this life? Why has this life come to existence the way it is? Well, now who is who wants to know the way it is? Why is it the way it is? Okay, you want to know that, but see who wants to know it, because you might be losing what actually living your life right now, living as life wants you to live, just being. And you might lose that, the natural way of living, the natural law of living, by going to another faculty that we have and using that to figure out what life is, to figure out what life is. So you see, you see, life is larger than the faculty you're using. We're using too much of our minds to figure out. We want to look into it microscopic. Okay, we have the, you get it. So life is larger than our questions about it. Life is larger than the questioner and our questions about it, our questions about it. So we need to know, we need to realize we're life and just live it. And we need to get rid of this one who's asking questions about something which is larger than itself, right? Life didn't need to depend on the question, okay, I'm coming, you know what, I'm going to tell you this or that. Life didn't need to think to be life here. Life just is. So let's be in the just isness, right? If we're just in the isness of life, let that those other questions rest, should rest. Because that faculty, that part of us that is questioning life, is not worth that life. It's not as big as what life is, right? So we need to get the answer from life itself, not the one questioning it. Get the answer from life itself also. Get it? Ask life what it is. Will it reply to you like that? No. So we need to stop asking life what it is. Asking, it's why this life has come to exist in the way it is. It's not what we are supposed to do with this life. It's why this life. So you see, who is, you're asking me, I'm asking, I'm telling you, I'm asking you. Well, and then we go and say, you ask life what life is and see from where the reply comes. Does the from the faculty you asked life why this life has come to existence? Will this life give you from that faculty the answer? Or in that faculty the answer? That faculty is not in life. You see it. Life is lacking the faculty we have to ask why this life. Even the birds are lacking that, even bees are lacking it, even the rivers are lacking it, they just go to the sea. Rivers don't ask why this life. Oceans don't ask why this life. So somewhere we have gone wrong by asking this way also. Asking like this. The questioner, the one who's asking why this life, is asking from a faculty that this life doesn't have. Neither the rivers have, and there's still life in. They're living. And so we need to ask ourselves, is this right? Where have we gone wrong? Which wrong turn we have taken? You get it? You won't get life in maths or anything. The sum total, the means, the mode, the end. No. Why is it this way in existence? This, that. The faculty asking, you got it? Life is illusion? Let me not bore you by repeating myself and the ones here, right? Oh, there's oh, I'm an A. Oh, in the other, I got, oh, yes. Oh, sorry, I missed, this device that I'm looking at is not giving. I'm supposed to, I'm so sorry. I apologize. I have to. Oh, because YouTube, this device that I'm using to look at the screen didn't give me all your, oh, I missed so many of your, this, due to this glitch or whatever it is. Now, SCHR underscore my, there's more than that, than life from a scientific standpoint, which the chats that I've missed, I'm so sorry. I apologize greatly since these processes lack intentional. I read this, then evolution. I think there's a glitch. It was on this device. I'm so sorry. Life is illusion. While evolution explains the development of life as a result. I'm wondering why you're not answering me. Oh my God, so many chats I've missed. By life is illusion. I apologize greatly. Why are things happening? The question is not how. Yes, yeah. So, where did purposeful? I'm an atheist myself. Life is an illusion. You're an atheist. I feel so frustrated with this glitch. Purpose is not what we see as our dream. Oh, God. Sorry, CHR underscore my. I apologize so greatly and I feel so bad. There's a serious, proper philosophy that can answer those questions. I think I got most of it now. Okay, great, great, great. I'm so happy to see that for you. I'm so happy CHR underscore my. CHR underscore my says, I don't agree with you too, but it was nice to listen to you. I wish you would tell us where we're going wrong. Please stay safe. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate this. We really appreciate that. Please stay strong. No, I can't. I've broken down. I'm sorry, but thank you for your good wishes and all this. I wish I could, but please don't say please to me because I won't be able to. And I don't like to deny people who say please. It's rude. Have to go. Bye all. Oh, we will miss you. I hope you're not, angry. I mean, this thing. But it's good to see that he won't be angry. But I'm sorry you don't agree with us. I feel bad about that. That you can't see. We're not supposed to be in agreement. Where shall we be? So it's the ego that wants, tells you that you want to agree or not. So we don't want to be in that ego. We want to be in uncertainty, like Dr. Deepak Chopra has written in his seven spiritual laws of success. Life is an illusion says if life had an inherent purpose, there would be observable, objective evidence or signs of this purpose in the universe or in the nature of life itself. You see, maybe the purpose is which your mind cannot get. Life is clearly has a purpose, but you're not getting it. And it's very simple. This purpose is so simple that our minds, which want to complicate and our egos want to complicate it, don't see it. Even scientists would not be able to see it. If they're looking at it through the ego or through observable, objective, or whatever way, but then they won't get the answer because they're seeing it through a very limited lens. Life is too huge for them to see it from a very limited, even observation is very limited, perhaps. Scientists, I may be wrong. Life is illusion. I'm going to think about these things. These are very important, and I have to contemplate also. So these are just replies I'm giving now, but deeper thinking will be given to what life is illusion saying here. Life is illusion. Yes, I do live my life to the fullest. I can. That's great. Ah, but that doesn't stop me thinking those. No, the thinking will not stop. Even my thinking doesn't stop. I want to know this and that. But life is illusion. No such objective evidence or signs. What kind of signs? Of an inherent. Oh, you're saying, okay, okay, let me get you now. Take a pause, breath. No such objective evidence or signs of an inherent purpose in the universe or in life have been observed. Then, about the religious people, like they say there's a higher power, or Aristotle saying there's a immovable mover. No, no, I don't get you. Sorry. Are you talking about the old scientists? What about the modern scientists? The order of text gets twisted as it reaches you. Apologies for this trouble. It's okay. What order of text? Oh, you mean to? No, no, it's okay. I also do this disorderly way I'm doing, but you're quite in order. You're better than me. Much better. Yes, I do live my life to the fullest. I can. Yes, you can give your own meaning to life and you can live it to the fullest. That's great to know. But that doesn't stop me thinking those, yes, thinking that does life have a purpose because the orthodox, let's call them, old scientists have said no such objective evidence or signs of an inherent purpose in the universe. They have not looked at the life itself. You see, they've missed the life itself and then searching for the signs and evidence. Outer, observing outside. Have they looked in themselves? You know, there is a saying by the Greeks, old magazine, know thyself. So why haven't they started from nothing looking in themselves first? Life is illusion. You see, this is what Jiddu Krishnamurti says. Like, why should I tell you how what's the distance between the stars and where are this what is this planet? But look within ourselves, he's showing us we have to start here within ourselves. The scientists have they started within themselves, right? On life itself. Then first, like you see, we scientists have not started. How could they get it? They've missed the sign within themselves. They're looking for objective signs, meaning outside. Evidence is outside. You get it? I'm sorry if I put it this way, my tone, and I don't mean to be condescending also. These sports, and not even patronizing, sorry. I need to be on the same level as you all. We all are on the same level, yeah? I don't want to I'm not better than anyone else, right? I have my own questions and weaknesses and all this. Scientists have worked very hard, but you know, can they be with the simplicity? How can it's something we've missed, all of us. That's why, or scientists have a better life. You're living life to the fullest. And yet, you see, you're saying life doesn't have a purpose. How are you living life to the fullest when when you don't look at the future, the end, the ultimate purpose, you can be here. And the now is important, maybe. The moment here. That's why you could live life to the fullest. You would not be living life to the fullest if you're thinking of the future and you have ambitions. Okay, that also, but live here, being here. Don't lose the now, the importance of the now here. So, whatever I've learned or seen or what I give it to you. So, we're doing this to help each other, yeah? Not, this is no knowledge or putting the scientists down. Or everyone's doing a great job. They're sincere. I really appreciate the scientists. I appreciate you, all of you here. I may not agree to you. I may see where you are harming yourself by closing yourself, not seeing or misguiding, being misguided. And I am also misguided in some areas in my life. So we're coming, helping each other wherever in our weaknesses, right? We're not above anyone. I mean, we're all equal. So we're coming here to help each other and support each other. This is such a great thing. This really means a lot to me. After such a long time, I've had this. Life is illusion. Thank you so much. I really appreciate this. So let me know when you have to go so we can end this. And then when can we come back with this amazing stuff? Like, and it's so much. I love it. I just love it. So thank you so much. Do you see this life is illusion? I'm so sorry that CHR Christian underscore my went away. Cultural had to go away. Maybe please join me again. Honor me with this. What do you say now? You see, you're living life to the fullest, yet you're saying scientists have not found any objective. So, how are you living life to the fullest? And you said you're an atheist. And isn't this love? So, I came to the point where I came to realize that life is created or just is because of love. And that is the purpose of life. Love. Love is the purpose of life here, right? The existence of evil and suffering in the world is logically incompatible with the existence of an all powerful, all good, all knowing God. So, providing a very strong reason to doubt God's existence. Yes, very good, very good. This is what all atheists say. And this you've said. Thank you so much. Yeah, uh, the existence of evil and suffering in the world. Yes, no amount of philosophy or, religious reasons given. There was a time in my life I couldn't accept it. The existence of evil and suffering in the world. And moreover, how you have put it is logically incompatible, right? So even logically, it is incompatible with the existence of an all powerful, all good, and all knowing God. So providing a very strong reason, yes, because it's illogical, right? So, yes, it's a very strong reason you have given it to doubt God's existence. So, Life is illusion says, I don't think it's inside us. As a scientist, spirituality and science doesn't go hand in hand. Have you ever, have you ever, okay, recently, very interesting, there's British Swami. He's joined Bhakti Marga. Have you ever looked at this? So I hope there's no glitch in my device. Wait, let me, okay. I'll see if we can discuss this also. So the evil and suffering is because we haven't realized we are love and the purpose of life is to love, right? This is why the existence. And if there is, we haven't realized this. So if we realize that the purpose of life is love, if everyone, it's ignorance, the reason of evil and suffering, all this is due to ignorance. Now, before that, it would not have satisfied me, this answer. But the answer is that people are ignorant of this, that life is for love, loving one another, taking care of one. Love comes hand in hand with all this care, compassion. Love is above all this. So, love makes us empathy, so yeah, so you see, you have so much love. That's why you're an atheist. You can't understand evil and suffering because these people, you see, the reason being that these people have not, there are people who have made life a suffering and evil because they lack the true meaning, purpose of life, knowing it's love. You have somehow known it, but you have not realized it. It's hidden in you. Life is illusion. You are very close to this. You are so close as if you are in it, but you don't know it. It's like the fish being in the sea, not knowing that what do they say? Fish being in the sea. Or the drop of water of the ocean out. What do they say? Is of the ocean. Again, you're saying, you see, I don't think it's inside us. As a scientist, you're a scientist. Spirituality and science don't go hand in hand. Okay. Now you see why did then Robert Russ sorry Robert wait, I'll show you something, yeah? Swami, please stay with me here, Mr. Scientist. I'll call you Mr. Scientist. Revatikanda channel. So this English Swami joined Bhakti Marga and he was going to be a scientist. But he left this one. You see this one from biochemistry to Bhakti. Why a scientist left academia in search of the truth. Thinking dot dot. Oops. Okay, let me go to the videos. You see this? Huh? Watch this video. British scientist, biochemist. Did I miss it? Here. Why, I want to read this whole thing. Why a scientist left academia in search of the truth. Thinking Bhakti podcast. EP 38. Sorry, I can't remember his name. This Swami, he's a British. He's British. With Swami, oh God, Arad, huh? So, you see this one? And another British scientist. So please watch this video. It might help you. If you're open. I see you've given me a chance. You've come here, opportunity. I'm so honored and so lucky and so blessed. Oh, I mean, loved. I feel loved. So thank you. So please keep your mind open to all this. Keep questioning also. And Peter Russell. Peter Russell, light. He's also British. He's got his channel, but Science and Non-Duality channel on YouTube has uploaded this video as a video. Peter Russell made it available for us. Thank you so much 8 years ago. The Quantum's True Nature. Also, Peter Russell here, Great Mystery channel on YouTube, made this available. Thank you so much. Consciousness, the bridge between science and spirit. So there is a scientist bridging. There are scientists who have found this. I don't know why you haven't found it, right? Peter Russell, Oxford or Cambridge? See, consciousness, the bridge between science and spirit 5 years ago. Really, he's under, he should be given so much. He must Pulitzer, what do you call that award? Sure, I will. I ain't rigid with thinking. But I need some very solid reasoning that makes doubt maybe I was wrong. Yeah, but you see, the scientists, yeah, you need very solid. But is everything concrete here? Is everything like, can you tell me right now, right? Let's say you love your, think about someone you love. Can a scientist put that under any and measure your love? And say, life is illusion. You have 20, you have 95% or point to the point, this much love. I've measured your love for your beloved. Huh? Can you say that? Can can any scientist? So there are things which cannot be measured through the scientific or observed through the scientific lens. They have to be felt. And some things, your love for your life, only you can feel how much it is, or even then you cannot measure it yourself. And your wife, on through your actions, or maybe there is a silent love too, right? So, what do you say about this? You see, you want concrete evidence. I don't think it's inside us as a scientist, spirituality, and science don't. Sorry. So this I've shown you, Peter Russell, bridging, and there's Dr. Pillai also, but he's more because he's not Hindu, he's British, and he left science for this. So life is illusion says, sure, I will. I ain't rigid with my thinking. That's really great. Yeah, you see, this is, I really appreciate that. And I saw that, right? You have that. But I'd need some very solid reasoning. Sometimes reason is not enough, also, that makes doubt. You see, sometimes you can't use reason for feelings, like a French Pascal has said. Reason itself, love, to, what's the quote? Solid reasoning. Does it go against reasoning that we have feelings and we have love and all this that makes doubt? Maybe I was wrong. Oh, so see, you're open to this. That this doesn't make anyone strong. I mean, low or wrong or small, saying that, maybe I am wrong. This shows that you are a true scientist. Like one could completely turn around and say, my whole life I've been wrong, and now I have found the right way. And you have that, I have no words, like, thank you so much. And its life is illusion says, let me just, I can't highlight it on my screen, his chat, his comments. I'll just show it like this. Lest I also lose this. Before processing my video, after finishing it, I go and lose all the live chat. Life is illusion says, and about God. If God is omnipotent, all powerful, then God should be able to do anything, including logically impossible tasks, like creating a square circle. Or, yes, God is not able to do anything, not even bring the past. When I was reading, I realized this. Bertrand Russell's book, long time ago, 1989. Yes, you're very right. Like creating a square, creating anything he wants to create, right? Yeah, you're right about this. So let's leave God behind, omnipotent God and all this, all powerful. But you see, we can see the pure awareness which we are, or create another God which can kill him. Yeah, all this nonsense. Very good points coming up on my channel. I'm so honored. So look at the points, yeah. So he can't be omnipotent. He's not even able to do everything. How can he be the most ablest or able? God is able. Very true. Very good point. Uh, Life is illusion as brought up, which I would not be able to or forgotten in this. Yeah, another point. Very great. Amazing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate this. I have no words though. I cannot thank you enough. You know what I mean? So this. Anything else? Yeah, so God, yeah, how can there be an omnipotent God, all powerful? But there's something like pure awareness, and you can feel, you can realize that, and that's omnipresent, and that's absolute. So if you want to realize that, you can go to Muji Baba, like get the evidence, full, confirm in yourself that this is what it is. But I was wondering why this pure awareness creating, why would it allow such creation to take place or manifestation? And then we have to struggle with the mind, with all that. So now I know why I gave myself a reason. And is that reason good enough? I don't know. Or that reason was just to console my emptiness that I felt from listening to Sir Pradeep Mukherjee, was that God created all this material realm, everything, to experience himself in love, to experience himself in love. But certainly thinking about the purpose of life makes you question God's existence. Yeah, when you're thinking, yeah. So the thinking does that. Yeah. You see, you got it. The thinking does it. But life itself, observing life itself, and seeing that the rivers don't question their existence, animals don't question their existence, no one questions. So certainly it is the thinking life is illusion, as said, of life makes you. Okay, and another thing is that, so this much, see, this much he's proven to himself. Look how he came. You just told me, but certainly thinking about the purpose. So you have opened that code. You just opened the Tijori, treasure of life, makes you question God's existence also. So now you're saying even God's existence, yes, because You haven't, no one, very few people have got it, even those in pure awareness, realizing that pure awareness is God, have not given us that. Why creation? This is not bad. Conditional love is not bad. Need is not bad. Desire is not bad. This is what God has done to, let's say there was an entity. Let's not give it God. Let's give it love. Okay? Divine love created its, love created itself to experience itself. Like, okay, how did love exist? You would say it existed in pure awareness, the I am, or the is. It existed without form and all that, right? Without creation. But then it created itself because it wanted to experience itself in form, and it created time to. That is timeless, eternal. It existed. If you just do Moji Baba, you'll see. Just follow Moji Baba. You don't have to do yoga, meditation. He removes all the seven veils or whatever there are, how many veils of doubts there are, and confirm God within you as pure awareness. So this was pure awareness, existence. So you see, you've just given yourself the answer. Like I have been telling you, you don't see life, you don't, for what it is, and it is defined. It's indefinable, or but at least it tells you what it is. But you're not seeing it through that lens, life's lens. You're seeing it through your lens of thinking faculty. So here also, by thinking about the purpose of life, makes you question God's existence. So the thinking is the problem. The culprit is the mind. But now we won't even say the culprit is the mind, because I've seen that mind is there for a purpose, right? And it's good unless when you realize that it was, everything was created for love. Love created itself to experience itself in time. So what else is there? Anything? It lands you there no matter you want to or not. Yes, yes. The thinking definitely lends you to questioning God's existence. I don't blame the atheists. I don't blame those who question God. I have questioned God by thinking, right? Or being separated from, whenever there's a crisis in my life, start to question God. Why God? Why this? Why that? Definitely so. Well put by Life is Illusion. Thank you for your help. I appreciate it so much. I wish you the best. You can never say God doesn't exist, but you can surely say why God should not, or can't, shouldn't, or can't exist. Should not or can't exist. Yes. Yeah, surely there are people, even religious people must have questioned God's existence. But this is the thing, right? We didn't get love. We didn't get from God, and we don't realize that life is for love. That's it. To experience love, sharing, caring together. Each one of us is a part of that divine love. And all this sufferance and all this evil is because they have not realized. You know how Buddha maybe said, or who said, that evil is because of ignorance, or ignorance. But not the kind of knowledge that the mind wants. No, no. Not the kind of knowledge that religion gives you or some philosophy gives you, but the truth, the reality of this life. When it comes to you, you know it deep inside, right? So that is love. They don't know this. They haven't realized, somehow they very misguided. Even gurus and sadgurus couldn't. right? Properly explain this, that, or even I can't give that kind of evidence that life was created for love, to experience love. That's it. I will talk about that next time. Why God has no logical reason to create us if He exists. No, no, God doesn't have a. Okay, yeah, yeah, great. You can definitely. When next time? Is it better this time for you? Because I might be disturbing my neighbors coming this time. I come early. I don't even can't say what time, so I apologize. But I'd love you to talk about next time why God has no logical reason to create us if He exists. God has failed in many. Uh, you see, God should have given us a reason in the sense that made us, not question His existence, given us enough, total, complete proof that He exists. But why He gave us this faculty where we question Him? So when God created, or God exists without logical reason, yeah? So we can't go to logical reason to know why God exists. We have to go somewhere else to know why God exists. It was a pleasure talking to you, a warm, emotional, loving lady. Thank you so much. So are you. You are great, gentleman, but a very warm, very lovely man, gentleman. Amazing. It's such a pleasure talking to you too. I really appreciate this. I cannot say how much. And I wish you the best. And next time, hopefully, see you here and be honored to have you here and to have this pleasure again. Please, hopefully, right? When you're free and when I'm live streaming, I hope you're free and you can come here and honor us and we can talk about this, such a warm and emotional. I hope I will keep checking whenever I can if you're online. DW. What's that? DW. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm sorry you have to check. I wish I could make it easier for you, but I can't right now. Maybe we can do something like tomorrow. Whenever you're free, you must be working. I'm retired and all this. So I'm free, but it depends on my. When are you free? What timings? So let's say tomorrow, next week, or when would you be free? Can you tell me when you're free so we can do this again? Maybe at that time, if you're free, give me a time. I mean, like, just tentatively, or maybe I'll be free at this time, this day. If you can even give me a day and you can say, maybe I'll try to come. Like I come every day on religion, on Islam and all this. So when can you be available? Which day would be best for you and which time would be best for you? If you can, don't worry. What's DW? It's a star. Thank you for the star. You're a star. You're a wonderful gentleman. I loved talking to you and appreciate it so much. Don't worry. Okay, I'll subscribe to you. Problem solved. Oh, you'll get okay. But let me know. Just if what day is good for you and what timing is best for you, so that I can come that day. Think about it maybe next time. Yeah. So I'd love to talk and have this kind of discussion. And my subscribers, yes, please do subscribe and share so that my channel grows and we can help others in this. So appreciated, so appreciated. I don't know what to say. I wish you the best of life. And since you are living the fullest, and I still wish you the best and a very most beautiful life ahead. It's wonderful talking to you. Thank you so much. Shall we call it a day then? Life is illusion. I'm also a bit tired. love to go on, but I have very little energy. I need to take a break. I'm not feeling well, so I apologize. How many? 3 hours, 20 minutes. I need to go before I get a headache looking at the screen and all. So I really appreciate this and would love to have you back. It would be so wonderful to have you back. Life is illusion. And CHR underscore my also. And also those watching and those who will watch later. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Hope this helps you in any way in your life and makes it better for you to live. A world better to live for you, human beings, for us all. Thank you so much and love, yeah, love one another. Don't forget love. Just love and love. Thank you so much. Wish you all the best and above all, like Whitney Houston's song, I wish you love. See you. Take care. Yes, you to be in love's care. Be in your own care, right? Don't forget that you are in the best of cares. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it for your time and attention. I leave you now with this ending of mine. Really appreciate it. Oops, it's okay. I'm going to play this again and I leave you with the best. Thank you so much for this. You've made my day and maybe so many days.
We'll be back.
Beautiful.
Until then, thank you so much.